apologize for the interruption on the stream. I don't know the questions. What questions were you guys asking me in the other stream? My mom, she called. So, let me see if I can pull up my previous live stream that I was just streaming, see if I can see some of the questions. So that way, I can like answer those questions that we may have had on the previous stream. But do apologize for the ending like that. Unfortunately, got a phone call. I'm trying to see if I can pull up the questions that were asked. I know I had to end the stream and I still had a lot of questions to answer, but I don't think I could find it, guys. So if you remember the questions and you were on the previous stream, if you remember the questions that you asked me, feel free to ask about it. But we were taking a deep dive into horror movie discussion, all right? I think, Drake, you asked the last question, if you're still here, about It. Yes, I've seen the movie It. I thought it was a really good movie. The movie It, I will say, compared to some of the other horror movies that I've seen, it wasn't a 10 out of 10. And then PK, you were like, I think you said, if you're here now, but answering your question from the previous stream that I do remember, you said that's why you think, you said horror movies teach kids a valuable lesson, which I do agree. If they watch it and pay attention, I think there's a lot of lessons to learn from horror movies. However, I feel like we can't show them in schools because it would definitely traumatize a lot of little kids. Because a lot of little kids would be traumatized. And I say this to say, I remember the example I was speaking about in the previous stream. So I told you guys, I was on TikTok yesterday, right? And there was this guy on social media, and he was literally, oh yeah, it's okay, cats, it's okay. Yeah, I just tested it one time, but it worked because we definitely had some supporters on. So glad you could jump over to this stream. But I was just answering some of the questions, or following off the discussion that I had in this one, following discussion from the previous stream in this one. So as I said, there was this guy on social media, right? And he was walking around pranking people, doing the most creepy laughs, right? One of the most creepy laughs I've ever heard. And anytime he did the creepy laughs around parents, the parents would stop, or the adults would look at him, like literally stop the guy and look at him. But anytime he did the creepy laughs around little kids, the little kids are running away. Because that like when they hear something creepy, they sense danger. And anytime we watch horror movies, guys, 9 times out of 10, it's the little kids who's picking up on ideals of danger quicker. My mom told me when I was younger, she was like, when you're a kid, ask God for everything you want because God's more willing to listen to little kids. If we're going to believe that, I feel like we also have to believe that little kids can pick up on paranormal activity, i.e. demons, a little easier. So I say this to say, listen to little kids. Anytime I watch a horror movie and the parents not listening to little kids, I'm so upset. When I was a little kid, I told my mom, if I ever come to you and I'm like, I tell you something disturbing, you better listen to me. So that was just following off of the previous live stream. So if anyone joined that previous live stream, I do see you, Kat. Shout out to you for joining. Hey, Evan, how are you doing today? And you were supported from the previous stream and you wanted to see my final response to what I was saying. That was my final response to that. And if anyone has any other questions, comments, or concern, feel free to ask. But welcome, Evan. Welcome, S. Glad you could be here. What are we saying? Oh, you made the enchiladas. Very nice, very nice. Did you enjoy the enchiladas? What are we saying? Hey, S, how are you doing today? Do you guys have any plans for today? Is it a chill day for you guys? A busy day? I think I turned on the dryer. I have to dry my clothes. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. So all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. So no, I'm not that person, Sister S. I have no idea who that person is, but I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. Yeah, we do hope the enchiladas were good, Evan. What'd you put in it? Hey, how are you doing? What's your name? Mantra, welcome. Evan said, yeah, I used good ground beef. Okay. And luxury cheese. Nice. And not the packet kind. And then added more cheese on top. Very nice, very nice. I only read and speak English, Mantra, so unfortunately I don't understand what you're saying. But if you understand what I'm saying, you are more than welcome on the channel. for your positivity and uniqueness. This is part 2 of the previous live stream. So yeah, in the previous stream, our discussion was more so about horror movies, and I was analyzing Disney princesses based on what I believe, my opinion. So if you guys want me to analyze any Disney princess, feel free to type their name in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to do it. The names that I have already analyzed, just so we don't talk about the same Disney princesses, I did Tiana, Moana, I did Pocahontas, I also did Cinderella, Ariel, and Jasmine. So we did 7 quote-unquote Disney princesses that uniquely Mia provided her opinion on. So if you guys want me to provide my opinion on any other Disney princess, feel free to write their name in the chat. I'd be more than happy to do so. But how's everyone's day going today? What any plans? We know, Evan, you had enchiladas. Kat said they had like a pasta salad for breakfast. Hello, Mantra. How are you doing today? Okay, we see you converted to English. Very nice. So I can understand you now. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Evan said enchiladas make a cheap meal. It's only cost less than 10 pounds. Nice. I love Merida. Okay. Let me read the comment. I'll do Merida for you cats. Love Merida. She's so great. All right. Before we get to Merida, Evan said enchiladas make a cheap meal, okay? It only costs less than 10 pounds to make them. I made around 1 whole tray. Wow. And 7 burritos. Nice. So it sounds like you meal prepped a little bit, Evan. Shout out to you for that. Okay, your name's Daniel Mantra. Okay, nice. Welcome, Danielle, to the community. I'm uniquely Mia. You're from Russia. Okay. Very cool. What's it like in Russia today, Danielle? Who are you telling to stop spamming, Evan? All right. Okay, Merida cats. Merida. Okay. Well, first off, why do I love the character of Merida? Why? Okay. I don't think I need to ask y'all. I feel like you can figure this out. I love Merida because she has a bow and arrow. She got the bow and arrow. Her fashion, Merida's fashion is top tier. But most importantly, why do I love Merida? Because she is inheriting the throne, okay? She has little brothers, okay? Her parents, you didn't hear her parents saying, you're a girl. You're the girl, you're the oldest, it is your birthright, but just because you're a girl, we're gonna let your brothers take the throne. No. I love Merida's parents for that, and I love Merida because she's not even confident in herself to wanting to inherit the throne. Low key though, her mom is her mom's a little bit trying to get her to marry male, so that way when she inherits the throne, she has a male with her. But her dad is like, you do you. And then unfortunately, Merida's dad, wait, does he survive? No, I'm thinking about Once Upon a Time. I think in the cartoon her dad survives. But you know why I love Merida too? Similar to Moana, she teaches little girls, little boys, grown adults, if you want to watch it, saying, hey, don't back down. When obstacles are thrown at you, what Merida teaches you is to get up and fight again, because her mom gets turned into a bear. Mind you, it is Merida's fault where her mom gets turned into a bear. However, her mom, she's not going to look at that downfall that she did or that bad thing and all the challenges that she has to overcome to get her mom to turn back into a human and to save her kingdom, essentially. She's not going to say that's too hard. She's not going to give up. She's not running to her nearest tribal leader to help her, even though they want to help her because they want her to fail. She's not doing that. She is literally saying, I got myself into a situation. I'm going to go and I'm going to save my family. And then her parents, they are giving her the throne and they are not forcing her to get married. I mean, her mom tries to peer pressure her into getting married for the throne, but ultimately it's her decision. So love Merida. I feel like Merida is a great example of truly, if we're looking at Disney and equal opportunity, 100% for that. So yeah, love Merida for that. But what are we saying? Cats, I find it a good meal. It has beef, carbs, cheese, protein, carbs, and fat. Nice. Hey, Eric, how are you doing today? Hey, how are you doing, Rohan? I'm glad you could be here. Thank you. Glad you like my hair. Like my hair as well. Welcome, everyone, to the live stream. I'm uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. We have fashion videos, Eat With Me technology videos, Days of My Life as a grad student, and so much more. So do consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. Oh my gosh, that'd be so good. Enjoying the uniquely Mia community. I don't know if this is big back behavior that I just did, but it's okay to be a big back every now and then, guys, right? Why, Evan, you were talking about cheese and enchiladas, right? And I told you guys I wanted to make my polari earlier today, right? And I told you guys when I'll make my polari, it might not be good because I don't have sauce, right? But you know what I do have? I have cheese. Polari is just fried flour. What if I eat my polari with cheese? Like the crispy, hot polari as soon as it's finished frying? And then my cheese that I have is really good. If I eat it with like that sharp cheddar cheese, oh my god. That sounds so good. It could be disgusting because I've never had it in my life, but that sounds so good. Because now that I think about it, polari has like the same thing that puri has in it. That sounds really good. I will be making that today. Sound like people's in the kitchen. If they leave the kitchen, I'll make it on stream. If not, I'll make it off stream. We'll see how long I'm streaming and how long my roommates are in the kitchen for. That sounds so good, but I was answering your question. And then I was thinking about the food that Evan had. And it came to my head. That sounds good though. Kat said for lunch/dinner, I'll probably eat, some Dominican food. Very nice, very nice. Nice, Cats. All right, do you have an idea what you're gonna get? Maybe like chicken, rice, beans, or is that Spanish food? But sounds good nonetheless. Thank you. Glad you like my hair. Not known. Okay, that's what I got. Kat said, I love, her wild, no, her hair is so good too. Like, you love her wild curly hair and her spunk. Exactly. Merida's like 10 out of 10. Obviously, 9.5 out of 10 if we're being truly honest. But if we're like going in bias with Merida, we're gonna give her a solid 10 out of 10 because her fashion, the way she looked, her hair, her courage, she's gonna inherit the throne, okay? Like, we love Merida. She is great. She's great. Merida's easily up there with like Tiana and Moana. So like, I guess what we're doing as we have these discussions, we're building a list of like, I feel like impactful Disney princess movies that you should show the kids in your life, or you as yourself as an adult should watch if you want to like have self-confidence and say you don't need to rely on anybody else. The movies are Princess and the Frog, okay? Princess Tiana, Moana. We want you to watch Moana, and we want you to watch Merida. Those are the 3 movies we have decided, at least for me, when I say me, that it's a 10 out of 10 in my book. For just teaching positive affirmations and perseverance for me. Eric said, lovely nails, okay, and if I was, okay, I'm not going to read that, but that's crazy, Eric. All right, but thank you. Glad you like my nails. I'm not reading the second part of that comment because, yeah, that's kind of, yeah. How long does it take to get my hair like this? It depends. Sometimes it takes 8 hours, sometimes a little more. Just depends, honestly. I never actually timed it. So make sure to subscribe, like the video, turn on your post notifications, because next time I go home and my mom does my hair, I don't even know if I'll get braids next time I go home for my next hairstyle, because that'll be a very awesome celebratory hairstyle that I have to get. So I don't know if I'll get braids. If I don't get braids, I don't know what else I'll get. But next time I do get braids, I'll time it so you guys can see how long it takes for mom to braid my hair. Yes, we are reaching Russia, and we're going to be learning about Russia, which is cool. But what's it like in Russia today, Daniel? I'm going to be honest, the enchiladas actually helped me feel so great in the morning, okay? So it didn't touch my gut issues. Very nice, very nice. Evan said avoid carbs and then cheese, meaning don't make cheese sauce. Oh, no, I wouldn't make cheese. It's not a cheese sauce. It would, like, because polari is like it's like fried flour with chickpeas in it. So, yeah, normally you eat it with a sauce, but I don't have that sauce. So if I eat it by itself, it's still going to be good, but it's going to be pretty dry. So I'm just, to make it not as dry, I feel like I'm going to put cheese on top of it. I'm going to cut up cheese and eat it like cheese and bread, like that. That's how I feel like I'm going to eat it. At least I'll taste it, see if I like it. Evan said, I feel blue deleted. No, blue was here earlier in another stream. Hey, Drake, welcome back. Drake said, Mia, you made 1 egg. Yeah, 2 slices of bacon, yeah. And, you need to make a Big Mac sandwich at least. 2 eggs and 2 slices of bacon. That's too much. Because you know what? I used to make 2 eggs, Drake. I used to make 2 eggs, but I found that the egg would be too thick for me. Because it would be too thick, the egg, and I don't like it like that. So I tend to do 1 egg now, and then 6 pieces of bacon. I've never eaten 6 pieces of bacon in my life. Never. In one setting? No. The most I'll do is 3 or 4 if I'm really trying to push it. But yeah, I've never eaten 6 pieces of bacon in one setting. But yeah, I eat turkey bacon now. Beef steaks, bacon sandwich. You love your mom? Shout out to you, Dana. That's amazing that you love your mom. Very nice. Excuse me. Evan said, excuse me. If you get meat, always try it. Okay, try it and do something unique with it. Don't just throw it with rice. They do something different. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, so you're teaching us Russian. Okay, cool. You missed the trill, Evan said. Not said, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. You can just say, oh, I don't know what that is. My favorite color is pink. What's your favorite color? I love learning about how to say different words in Russian, man. Just you're good. Hey, Kem. Kem said, how much you love your mom. Unbelievable. How much I love my mom is unbelievable? Oh, because you really love her a lot? I guess so. Yeah, true. Yes, Cats. That's a great question. So, Mantra/Daniel, can you say how to subscribe in Russian? Oh, they did it. Very cool. Okay, so we are getting global with the channel, which is awesome. Mia, you got a gas stove? I think so. I don't know. Very nice. Love the emojis, Mantra. Sending it back to you. Drake said, and don't you throw the yolk away. Yeah, I threw away, there was, like, anytime I crack an egg, there's, like, something white in it. It looks like a mussel, even though eggs can't have mussels or mucus. That's what it looks like in my egg. It's white, so I always pick that out because I don't want to eat that. Yeah, a little slimy white thing in the egg. Yeah, on the yolk. I threw that away. Oh, your favorite color is blue. Very nice. My mom's favorite color is blue. So blue is a very nice color. What type of emoji is that? I don't know what type of emoji that is. This flame. I don't know, Evan. I think it's a gas stove. I'm really not. I don't know. You can always rewatch my previous live stream, Evan. And at the start of the live stream, I show you guys the stove. And I'm sure you can figure out what it is. But I don't know what it is. It might be gas. Yeah. They call the Chizala? What's a Chizala? I don't know what that is, Drake. Really? You haven't eaten eggs in like 4 years? What made you stop eating it, Cats? Did you just like grow out of it? Or like you never really liked eggs to begin with? Or you grew allergic to it? What happened? Or you eat the whole egg? Okay, nice. Yeah, when I'm at school, I eat the whole egg. When I'm at home and I make, or even if I'm at school and I make scrambled eggs, I tend to make egg whites because it's a little healthier. But yeah, at school, when I'm making an omelet, I'll definitely do the whole egg because it takes less egg that you're going to be using. What are we saying? Okay, so Kat said my stove is not a gas stove. Okay. All right. So yeah, I guess that answers your question then. What type of stove I have? Jake said, that's the good stuff, Mia. Oh, okay. You won't even taste it. Okay. Chizala. Oh, it's the part that I throw away. Oh, okay. Oh, I just feel like, I think my mom, she probably scrambled it when I'm home. Well, no, I think she takes it out too. Because anytime she, like, breaks eggs in a pie, I see her put the fork in and she throws it in the sink like I do. But I don't know. It just looks weird, though. I'm sure when I go to the restaurant, I eat it. In restaurant eggs, it tastes fine. But I don't think I can ever cook it knowingly if I see it, though, Drake. Because it literally looks like a piece of muscle. You know, like when you're cleaning chicken and, like, there's that white part in the chicken you want to pull off? That's how I look at the egg. There's this white part in the egg that I need to take out. Oh, you have an electric stove. You don't like it? Why not? My mom has an electric stove in Guyana. I feel like I like it. It's nice. Like, it's less, I would say it's less dangerous than a flame stove, even though it can still start a fire, just because you don't actively see the flame. But it cooks food really fast, the electric stove that my mom has. Oh, your name's Mia too? Okay, nice. You have an amazing name, Anat. Awesome, awesome. You have an awesome name, so hopefully that means you're going to like the video and subscribe. Support another Mia, okay? I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. All opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. So join Uniquely Mia, Uniquely Mia community today, fellow Mia. Evan said, no, you are not supposed to throw away. Okay. Natural edible part of the egg that serves as an anchor to keep the yolk in place. Oh, okay, Evan. Drake said, how was your wings yesterday? It was good. It was really good. I felt like I was hungry too. I will say I was eating one. I didn't eat the full chicken wing because it looked like it was burnt in the back a little bit for the last one that I was eating. But for the most part, it was good. I always get 10 pieces of chicken when I go to the buffalo wing spot. And I always feel like it's too much food, but like I could never bring myself to get 6 pieces because I feel like it's gonna be too little bit of food for me. So I definitely overate yesterday, but it was good. It was like very spicy, very, very hot. That hot sauce that they use, American Deli, very spicy. And then the fries, basic French fries, but the blue cheese sauce, though, their blue cheese is top tier. If I could buy that, but anytime you go to the store, you can't find the blue cheese, but if I could buy that bottle of blue cheese sauce, I would be so happy because I don't know what the buffalo wing spot put in their buffalo wings, but it's really, really, really good. It's American Deli, the buffalo wings place. Kat said, when me and my mom and older sister got out of our early 20s, we all got repulsed to eggs. Oh, okay, your little brother is vegan. Okay, so only my middle sister still eats eggs. Okay, that's totally understandable though. You can definitely grow like aversions to food, so totally understandable. Evan said, no, you're okay. Read that. Wait, is that the same comment? Mia, you can eat the wing for me because I'm allergic to chicken. Wow, okay. However, I agree on the blue cheese sauce. I'm wondering if you can get it Walmart. I honestly have never looked, but I'm saying maybe probably can't get it from Walmart just because anytime I go to a buffalo wing spot, anytime I go somewhere to get buffalo wings, Wing Wagon, American Deli, what's the other one name? There's another one name. Anytime I go to those different places, they have the same exact buffalo sauce. So I feel like it's more so of restaurant brand buffalo wing sauce, but I've never looked. Wow. Next time I go, I'll probably look. Drake said, I like blue cheese better than ranch when it comes to wings. Oh, okay. So when do you like ranch then? I thought you said you like ranch yesterday. So when do you prefer ranch, Drake? Well, like your fries or salad? Mantra said, please, please, please. What? Mantra / Daniel. Kat said, I can eat bread or whatever with eggs. Oh. Okay, so it's like, so Kat, you sound like people who can't eat tomatoes. Because I guess like me then. Because I'm not eating a raw tomato. My mom, if I'm eating a salad and there's a tomato in there, I'm not eating it. If my mom cuts up raw tomato, I'm not eating it. However, if my mom cooks tomato, like in pizza or like pasta, I'll eat the tomato. But like raw tomato, I can't eat it by itself. So you're like that with eggs. You can't eat eggs by itself. Okay, that makes sense. I understand that. Evan said UK has no good sauces. Okay, we rely on copying the US of A. All right. LTV said, hey girl, I'm catching my flight back to Israel. All right. Thank you so much for letting me know, LTV. Safe flight. Evan said, Cats, the trick is to leave the egg slightly raw. It helps them. Don't want to cook it. Oh, okay. I like my eggs sunny side up and runny. Okay. All right. I like my eggs fully cooked, but like you guys are still more than welcome. I'm just like, how do you know you won't get sick though? I mean, I guess you've been eating it like that for so long. That's how you know, but You do you. You do you for sure. Kat said, not even eggs in a sandwich. The eggs has to be. Oh, so you can't even taste it. Oh, okay, so that's also it's more so like I guess a tasted version to eggs. Evan said, running out to pick eggs with tomatoes and spinach. Make sure you're on 4 eggs. Use. Hey, Javis, how are you doing today? Haven't seen you in a while on the stream, Javis. Glad you could be here today. Kat said the idea of slightly raw egg literally makes me want to prove. Yeah. My mom makes stew eggs like that. He like, yeah, that's how she makes his eggs. The first time she was making his eggs, like, I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, that's how he eat his eggs. Like, literally, the yolk is still running. And one time she boiled eggs in water for him. But you do you guys. I can't do that. My mom and I, we need to eat our eggs fully cooked. We can't eat it raw. All right, pleasure having you on, Danielle. Hopefully I see you in the next live stream or the comment section on my Flowing Shorts YouTube video or YouTube Shorts. Have a great rest of your day, Danielle/mantra. Evan said, I hear that we divided on eggs out here, Mia and Cats versus me and Drake. I mean, we're not versus you, Evan. I mean, like, that's just your preference. So as I say, all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome. So if we have people who have, like, different food preferences than us or different opinions than us, that doesn't mean you're against us. That just means that's your preference, and the great thing about Uniquely Mia channel, you are still welcome for that preference with eggs. Kat said, it seems like we've reached an impasse, Evan. Ooh, oh yeah, you've been busy. Okay, and Austria, very nice, very nice. All right, well, what's the weather like in Austria today? Dark Horse, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you as well, Dark Horse. How are you doing today? Evan said, oh Lord, eggs in water are epic. No one should pass on those. Okay. Poached eggs with some cheese sauce on top. And more grated cheese and chili flakes. I'm not trying that, but okay, Evan. Enjoy. The egg wars, the great egg wars. One Dark Horse said, I just had some, chicken tacos. Very nice. Was delicious. Now I want nacho tacos. Like not nacho tacos, but like nachos and cheese from the movie theater. It'd be so good right now. But enjoy it. I'm sure you did enjoy Dark Horse. Did you have like nachos on the side? What was your side with that chicken tacos, or did you eat it by yourself? You're gonna give them an awesome review. Okay, I'm sure it was delicious then. Dark Horse said, I'm okay, dealing with medicine change, just trying to work through it. Okay, well, glad you're doing okay. I'm sure, like, I can only imagine that transition medications can definitely be challenging, Dark Horse. So yeah, keep persevering. Just know that hopefully your doctor did the research, and hopefully you did some research too, and know that the medicine is going to aid you in your health or for whatever reason you need it. And after a few days, probably you'll feel better. So keep on persevering. Shout out to you, Dark Horse, for doing that. Shout out to you. Drake said, I only eat blue cheese. Okay, when you have wings. Okay, other than that, you're picking ranch. Okay, I understand. Evan said, okay, Dark Horse, sorry about that. You probably want to avoid talking about gold. Oh, food, okay. Is that the name of the restaurant, Dark Horse? Evan said, Dark Horse, you're a good cook. How do you like your eggs? But welcome to the live stream, guys. Uniquely Mia here. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. So yeah, you guys lead the discussion. If you have a comment, question, or concern, feel free to ask it. I'll be more than happy to answer. However, if we get no comments, no questions, or concerns, we shall see how the discussion goes. This was part 2 of the previous live stream, so I'm going to stay on, see what you guys have to say, but I'm thinking about ideas to talk about. I was going to go and make the polari now, but my roommates are cooking, it seems like, so I'll just wait until later when they're done cooking to go and make that. But yeah, what are y'all saying? We have an egg discussion, we see. Dark Horse said, oh, Evan, you like your eggs ready too. Dark Horse said, I like my eggs over easy. Okay, okay. It seems like a lot of people like their eggs a little yolky. Okay, okay, okay. I understand that. Like, I can understand why you like your eggs yolky. You get like a sauce with your eggs. So if you eat in toast, you can have like, pick up the sauce for your toast. You like a yolky, like, maybe something little different textures for y'all, things like that when you eat it not fully cooked. Okay, understand that. That or a fried egg sandwich. Yeah, fried egg sandwiches are good. LTV said, Mia, I'm a supporter, but if I am in the IDF, would you hate me? What? Thank you so much for your support, LTV. Really, really do appreciate your support. Really means a lot to the Uniquely Mia channel. I don't know you to hate you. Yeah, I don't know you to hate you. That's your choice to be in that military or that affiliation that you have decided to be in, LTV. So if you're happy with your choice that you made and you are comfortable with the decisions that you are by default making, or the decisions that whoever is in charge is by default making, if you are comfortable and you are proud of that, you do you. But I don't know you to hate you. I really appreciate your support because you are Uniquely Mia supporter. So you are still more than welcome on the channel, LTV. But I don't know you to hate you. So thanks for sharing what you're part of and things like that. Hey, mister, how are you doing? You like your eggs with no yolk. Also, egg whites. Okay, egg whites are definitely good. Hey, oh, it's Axe. How are you doing, Axe? Hey, forever. Y2K. We have been missing you, Axe. Guys, if you don't know who Axe is literally a super duper long time Uniquely Mia supporter, okay? Axe has been a supporter of Uniquely Mia since before I hit 1,000 supporters, and you went MIA. Anytime we're on stream, Axe, my mom is always asking about you. Last time we heard, you were in Russia, okay? Working on an oil rig. But how are you doing, Axe? Welcome back to the community. Glad you could be here. You changed your name, okay? You're here. Glad you're here. I'll try and remember you. Forever Y2K is Axe, okay? Y2K is Axe. Thank you for not unsubscribing, Axe. Really appreciate that. Hey lady, how are you doing? Kat said, I low-key actually wish I could eat eggs. It's a great source of protein and fats, easy to cook and season. They are just disgusting texturally in essence for me. I totally understand that, but yeah, they are definitely like an easy meal to make, I will say. Java said the summer is soon over. We're having lots of fun now. Okay. Oh, sun now. Okay. Nice, nice. So did you do any fun things in Austria with the sun being out? Picnics, things like that? You're most welcome, LTV. You ain't dropped it yet. Well, you know what, Axe? I'm glad you're still with us. I'm glad you're still on the planet of the living, in the earth plane and things like that. I ate a quiche. Quiche? I think it's quiche. That's how you say it. I ate a quiche once, Cats and Pokemon, when I went to Paris. I did not like it. Then again, I didn't like any of the food that my school took us to eat. The food was nasty where my school took me. Because my mom said she was eating good food. I was eating some nasty food. But I had a quiche. It was not good. It was like, it was edible because it was eggs, but the way they seasoned it, they didn't really season it for me, so I didn't like it. But I did eat a quiche once. Evan said, Mia, you should try the foods with eggs hidden, such as quiche. Oh, I had that before. Really? An egg dessert? Sweet egg. I've never had a dessert with eggs in it, but perhaps I'll try it one day. Okay, you're back in Canada now, Axe. Nice. Queen Mother, Queen Mother, you don't know her as Queen Mother. My mom, Axe, and myself, we did go to Canada with my nephew and my sister, so we were in your territory, you can say, since you said you're from Canada. If you want to see what we did in Canada, Axe, also known as Forever Y2K, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my Niagara Falls, Canada adventure. So, what you doing in Canada? Just chillaxing? Are you going on any more adventures? I just know when you said you were on working on an oil rig. That was definitely memorable. And like, in Russia you said the oil rig was. So, hopefully you had a great time there. Ew, my nose. We're back. So sorry about that. That was not good at all. But any other fun adventures that you plan on going on, Axe, anytime soon? But glad you're doing good. I'm doing good as well. Right now I'm on campus, so summer break for me just ended. Evan said, dark horse, do you add spice to your eggs? Yeah, but I'm doing good forever, Y2A. Evan said, you can't even tell that a quiche has eggs in it or a tortilla. Yeah, that's true. I didn't know it had eggs until after, but I didn't really like it. Hey, Nolan, how are you doing today? Forever Y2K. Also known as Axe said, I saw that video. I just didn't watch it yet. Okay. Well, whenever you have time, feel free to watch it if you want to. Forever Y2K said, I'm staying in Canada for now since I have medical problems now. Okay. Well, sending you the positive vibes as always, Axe/Forever Y2K. Hopefully it's nothing serious, like medically like threatened or anything serious. Just as I always say, continue to maintain a positive mindset, okay? Positive mindset, trust your doctors, but also get those second opinions or even third opinions if you don't agree with a medical diagnosis, things like that. And just continue to be positive, Axe, and everything is going to work out and be positive and work out in the end. And in the meantime, hopefully you don't disappear on us again. And if you do disappear on us again, remember, remain a supporter of Uniquely Me. And I do hope by watching the Fully Nutritional YouTube videos, YouTube live streams, YouTube shorts, hopefully it makes you smile, makes you laugh, and give you some like positive dopamine. Naturally, do you guys know dopamine? It's like the happy drug. It's naturally occurring in your body when you're happy. And hopefully by getting that naturally occurring dopamine by watching the Uniquely Me channel, hopefully that aids in your recovery and your healing even a little bit. No matter how small, hopefully it helps. But great to hear from you, Axe. We'll tell my mom that you are doing great, because, and Stu as well, because we were definitely worried about you, Axe. Glad to hear from you. Kat said Mia is mining for gold. Evan said cats most cakes use eggs in them. That's true. Evan said also you could eat something like a cake, has eggs and cream and add salt. Mia has, Luke, what is that? Nolan said, Mia, I need your help. Okay, what do you need my help with, Nolan? My boyfriend is kind of ignoring me. Why is your boyfriend ignoring you? That sucks. Like, that's bad on them. What should I do? Should I try to talk to him or dump him? Well, first, try to talk to him. Okay. Yeah, try to talk to them first. And then if they're still ignoring you, then dump him. Because I'm sure as soon as you dump him, if, like, they're ignoring you, then they don't want to be ignored anymore. But, like, you were ignoring me, okay? Don't surround yourself with people who's ignoring you. You're too good for them. Like, what? You're spending your valuable time with your boyfriend, Nolan, okay? Your effort that you are never getting back. And they have the audacity to ignore you? No. So, yeah, try to reach out one time, Nolan. I'm sure you're ready to reach out multiple times, but, like, try to reach out one final time. And, like, if they're still ignoring you, okay, bye. I don't need you. Because you don't really need them, okay? You may feel like you need them, but you really don't. You'll be more than okay without them, all right? Hey, Happy King. How you doing today? How's your Sunday going, Happy King? Thank you so much for subscribing, Nolan. Really appreciate your support. Sending hearts to you and all my other supporters/subscribers. Really appreciate y'all. One Dark Horse said, well, salt and pepper usually nothing special. You put in your eggs. Forever Y2K. Also Axe said, I got diagnosed with schizophrenia, so you're basically a homebody now. Okay. Well, definitely continue to take your medication, Axe. So you're gonna be okay, because, like, yeah, take your medication. Shout out to you for taking that initiative to receive a mental health diagnosis and mental health treatment, because not a lot of people would do that because of the stigma of it. So yeah, shout out to you. Remember, anyone watching the live stream, if you have a mental health condition, you shouldn't be ashamed of it. Just get the help that you need, okay? Get the help that you need. Visit therapists, visit doctors. If you need medication, get the medication. Take the medication. That's important. Don't just get it and look at it. Take the medication, okay? You should take it. And yeah, continue to be positive and you'll be good. Evan said, Dark Horse, try salsa verde or pico, okay? Oh, okay, so it's like Evan and Dark Horse. They're exchanging recipes. Okay, okay. Hey, Mantra, welcome back. Kat said, yeah, egg mix it in as an ingredient is fine. You can't eat eggs by itself. Nolan said, Queen, thanks for the advice. Love you. Thank you so much. Sending the love back to you, Nolan. Glad it was helpful. One Dark Horse said, at Forever Y2K, I'm very sorry to hear that. My heart goes out to you. That's an extremely difficult diagnosis. Yep, but things will be okay. Exactly. You can learn to live with it and manage it 100%, 100%. We just do the best we can. Exactly. Kat said, sorry to hear that, Axe. One Dark Horse said, surround yourself with people that are compassionate and help build you up at Forever Young. Exactly, 100%, 100%. Hey, DNR, how you doing? Happy King said, I'm doing good. Happy to catch the live stream. Hope you and your mom are doing well. Well, I'm so glad you're doing good, Happy King. Always a pleasure when you're on. Thank you so much for tuning into the live stream and spending time out of your day here. And hopefully you and your family's doing well as well. And I will definitely tell my mom that you sent her well wishes, Happy King. Really appreciate your continued support. Any plans for the day, Happy King? Going out? What you eat for breakfast? I always love knowing what y'all eat for breakfast or lunch. I had a turkey, egg, and like sandwich, turkey, bacon, egg, and sandwich. I want to go and make some polari, but I'm going to do a twist on it. And after I fry the polari, I'm going to eat it with cheese. At least the first one to see if I like it with the cheese. But I have roommates in the kitchen cooking. So when I'm cooking, I tend to be in the kitchen by myself. I like to be in the kitchen by myself. So I'll make it for some time in the kitchen by herself to see. And then I'll go make this stuff. So we might make the polari on stream depending on how long I'm streaming and how long she's cooking. Or I might have to make it off stream independently if like conversation dies down. But we shall just see. As I always say, or as I said yesterday, and now I'm saying as I always say, even I said it one time in the past, the future has infinity, or ultra, oh my god, I don't even know, I just messed up so bad. But anyway, the future has unlimited opportunities and ways in which it could go. Have you guys seen The Flash? Barry Allen. Okay, it can go any way, any single way, okay? So we don't know what the future's gonna hold for us, all right? Unless you manifest and your manifestations come true. But yeah, we don't know which way we're gonna go when we are going to be making the polari. So stay tuned. We're just weird, different. That's all exactly. Like, you're uniquely you, 100%. Thank you so much for your support, DNR. Really appreciate it. Kat said, sub, Happy King, hope you're well. Yes, Fate, if you're out there, hopefully everything is going well with you. Have been missing you from the live streams, but sending positive vibes to you. Same thing to Holly as well. Shout out to King of the Weather. You're on the previous live stream. Jonte, if you're out there, hopefully you're doing well. Fern and all the other supporters. Kat said King of the Weather was on earlier. Yup, they have a fun day planned. Exactly. Hey, Mantra. How come I missed the live earlier? Is your post notifications on, Evan? Make sure to subscribe with your post notifications on. I mean, I know you're subscribed, so thank you for that. But to ensure that your post notifications are on, go to my YouTube homepage. And if you're subscribed, next to your subscription, there should be a bell. Click on the bell and make sure notifications are set to all notifications. Kat said, I think Sun Fate is doing, his military service in Nigeria. Yeah, that's what they said the last time, too. They were on stream. And then something else that YouTube told me the last time I reached out to them when you guys were telling me you weren't receiving notifications, even though your post notifications are on, they said to have you guys clear your cache. So if you tend to watch me on your laptop for your computer, your browser, you can clear your cache there. Or if you have an app, a YouTube app that you're watching me on, make sure the YouTube app is updated and then maybe restart your device, and hopefully that should be able to help with receiving notifications. Evan said my Pixel 8 is a crock. Okay. All right. Oh my god. Evan said, Mia, I definitely got this one. I saw it pop up. Okay, glad this one were able to pop up. Evan said, I'm gonna go for a walk, but also have this playing on top. Okay, nice. So sending you those positive motivations. Be safe on your walk, Evan. Shout out to you for being active. Exactly. It is so awesome. It's so awesome. I have more than 4,000 supporters. So the channel has definitely grown since the last time you have been on the Uniquely Mia community. So sending hearts to each and every one of you. Sending hearts to my OG supporters, my new supporters, my future supporters. Thank you. I thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, for spending time out of your day to be on the Uniquely Mia community. It really, really means a lot because you guys are real people. You don't have to be here, guys. There was a time when I was literally 50 people for like more than a whole year. Like for 3 years, I was stuck at 50 supporters, and I appreciated those 50 supporters so much. But it's really amazing though. We have more than 4,000 Uniquely Mia supporters, and the channel's just gonna continue to grow because, as I always say, we gotta make the world a little more positive on social media first, and then we're gonna bring that positivity in the real world. You guys are always asking me, what do you mean when you bring that positivity in the real world? I don't know, walking up to people, just giving them random compliments, things like that. But we gotta bring the positivity on social media first, guys. So it's really, really awesome. Shout out to you guys. Evan said Mia loves me, Billy. You're definitely funny, Evan. I do appreciate your jokes. You're definitely one of my supporters who I consider to have all the jokes for sure. Drake said, Evan, you didn't get the notification because you were in the crazy karate guy stream. Ooh, Jake came after you, Evan. Crazy karate guy. What was that stream about? A crazy karate guy stream? Evan said Mia is still so used to my insanity. Are your roommates being loud? Oh, no. No, they're not being loud. I feel like one's on their phone. They're not being loud. For the most part, too, I don't even care. Like, if they're loud in the daytime, I do not care because I know sometimes I'll go in the kitchen and, like, I'll be talking on the phone with my mom, or I'll be streaming and I'll be loud in the kitchen. So it's, like, loudness only bothers me if they're loud in the nighttime. Like, I'm not a nitpicky roommate. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so, but they're not loud. Evan said, Drake, nah, I never saw it. Must have been zoned out or mesmerized. Why is Cat so detailed oriented? Now you're about to hit 5K. Exactly, Jake. It's so awesome. Like, hitting 5K supporters, I never, ever would have imagined that. Because, like, you guys hate me. What happens to your manifestation when I say that? Excuse me. I'm a realistic manifester, okay? So I say that to say, when I first started my YouTube channel, I just wanted 1 supporter because I felt like that was a realistic number. And when I was literally stuck at those 50 supporters, I manifested for 100 supporters for sure, but like I thought it wouldn't be possible. So when I first started my YouTube channel, I didn't manifest, or I never even thought I would have 1,000 supporters. So it's really, really awesome. It is really crazy that we are about to hit 5K supporters. Literally, that's insane, guys. That number's insane. And some people are like, and you know what I've noticed? Some people are gonna be like, probably wondering in your head, Mia, why are you like, not geeking out, but like, why are you so excited about that? That's not a big number. To you, it's not a big number, but to me, it definitely is it's a huge number. Because I feel like what happened with social media, what's happening now in modern society, there's nothing wrong about what's happening, which is really bad, I feel like, is it's kind of like movies. I feel like people are becoming desensitized to violence in movies because violence is shown in like almost any movie you watch, right? I'm getting to the point of that analogy. So when we get into the idea of social media, we're so used to seeing the viral influencers, but we're seeing the same people over and over again. Like those OG influencers who are on YouTube, those people who are on TikTok who have millions of followers or supporters. We're so used to seeing them with their millions of supporters and saying, that's the goal. Obviously, that is the goal. That is a cool goal to have. But we're so used to seeing those people with millions of supporters and saying, if you don't have millions of supporters, your channel means nothing. That's what we're used to seeing, I think, or saying sometimes. But for me, with my 5,000 or my 4,000 supporters that I have now, even when I had 100 supporters, I was like, wow. I'm so thankful, and that was so awesome to have, because do you know what 100 people looks like in a room? Guys, if all I don't have 5,000 yet, but if all 4,000 of my supporters, if all of you were in front of me in person, do you know how much people that is? Do you know how much people that is? That's not filling the gym at my school where students graduate. The room that I graduated in, 4,000 people cannot fit in that room that I graduated in. And graduation at a college university is a big thing. And 4,000 people cannot fit in that room. So can you imagine 4,000 people in front of you? Even 100 people. 100 people cannot fit in my house, okay? Even that 50 supporters, and I wish I had that mindset when I had 50 supporters, but even those 50 original supporters that I had, if 50 supporters are trying to fit in my mom's house, it's going to be cramped, okay? So I feel like it's easy on social media for people to say, if you have 1,000 supporters or if you have 4,000 supporters like me, they're easy to say that's not a big number. That's not an accomplishment. But for me, that is definitely an accomplishment. And I thank you guys for that support and you guys for that subscription, because if all of you were in front of me, I'll be like, I'm a good public speaker, but I'll probably be scared to talk because if all 5,000 people were in front of me. But perhaps one day we'll have a meet and greet and I'll have to build up that self-confidence to talk in front of like 4,000 plus supporters. So that's an awesome number and I never would imagine that. So shout out to you guys. Sending y'all hearts. Didn't make it mushy, as some of you guys may say, but sending you guys hearts every now and then. I do pay my homage, you can say, to you guys as my supporters because it really means a lot, and so does your support. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. And do not gatekeep Uniquely Mia's channel. Continue to share the channel out to your friends, to your family members, because I'm trying to make the world a little more positive and I'm showing y'all my life. And the ultimate goal is to pay off my student loan that I have. So with the more supporters that I have, the more people watching my content, the sooner I can get to one day being able to pay off my student loan debt. So thank you guys so much for that support. Because of you and your support, I can say that I have the possibility of one day paying off my student loan debt with social media because of your support and because of God. Let's not forget God, but thank you so much for your support. Anyway, Evan said, I think we should be more positive. I always complain about people, but I think we should try and be the change the world want to see. Evan, I like that, but what's with the eyes at the end of that comment? I like that, but what's with the eyes? Kat said, LOL, because Mia made a face when I heard some noise in the background. Oh no, I see that. I forgot oh no, I want to put my clothes to dry. So my roommates, they were washing clothes last night, so they left clothes in the dryer. So my clothes are still in the washing machine. So I'm listening for the dryer simultaneously while I'm streaming to see if the clothes were removed. But it was a pleasure having you on, Axe Forever Y2K. Hopefully I see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my Flowing Traditional YouTube video. Have a great day. It was awesome to hear from you, Axe, and thank you so much for your continued support. Have a great day. Evan said, the crazy karate guy is a fool from the UK. He is a Pakistani dude who streams in his backyard. Wow, doing 60s karate moves. Awesome. That sounds kind of cool. Drake said, no, I'm not coming for Evan. I was in there. Well, you know what? I'm glad that Uniquely Mia channel is a place where you guys are able to like make friends on social media. So that way when you go to other live streams, you're able to be like, hey, I know you. What's up? Like, so Drake is like, what's up, Evan? And Evan's like, what's up, Drake? Don't tell me about this, right? That somebody broke the code and told Mia where you guys were. So I'm glad that my channel is like think about my channel as like the home point, the base, okay? The base where you guys can deliberate, where you guys can be your true self. Because I know, Evan, you said you're a reformed troll, but I don't know what you do on the other channels. So Uniquely Mia channel is the home base for y'all. Think about it like that. So like when you guys go out to other people live stream other YouTubers channel, you can probably code switch a little bit, but come back to Uniquely Mia's channel and this is your home base for y'all. You can think about it. For watching K said, before I go, I've been here since almost 50 followers. It's almost 5K now, 100%. Evan said Drake and me were mesmerized by the man's ability to captivate our inner child. Well, that's really cool. Oh, he makes all the 80s move karate. Well, who knows? Maybe one day I'll see Uniquely Mia in the chat. But to be honest, I'll watch. Yeah, maybe one day. I might Google him, the karate guy now, you guys said, to see what type of content that person makes. He really makes all the 80s moves. What are those here? These box braids or knotless braids, however you want to look at it. And said cats definitely. Social media is a complex place. It can, social media is definitely dangerous too, for sure. So yeah, that's why if you want to be part of a positive community, make sure to like the video, subscribe. remember images well before I can't remember numbers of time. Evan said, Mia, I bet those they charge a ridiculous amount of money, student accommodations, because don't you have to pay? Um, no, I don't pay utilities separate. They just charge me housing fees. So housing is just like one like fee that I'm charged at the start of the semester. There are payment plans for students, but I'm student loans, so I don't have a payment plan. But yeah, they just charge the housing fee, and I'm assuming utilities and all that's included. So like, yeah, the internet, I don't pay separate for anything, no. Cats, that's the Western influencers. Hey, Anthony. Yeah, I had to restart the live stream because the previous live stream, my mom called. She FaceTimed me, and anytime somebody calls me when I'm streaming, my audio goes out. So, do apologize for that, but glad you could hop onto this one, Anthony. Hey Gary, how are you doing today? Happy King said we appreciate you too, Mia. You and your mom definitely bring people to your channel, your YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your kind words, Happy King. Really, really do appreciate it. I'm glad you guys enjoy the content too, and that you appreciate the content that we produce. Gangster Gary in the house. Evan said, bye. Oh, I was signified on watching. Okay. Do you want to do that? What? Subscribe to the channel? Sure. Join the community. Anthony said, I was just watching this homeless guy live stream. It was a troll free for all trolling. Evan would have loved it. Really? So he just let people troll? Wow. Hopefully the comments weren't too bad. Drake said, I definitely trolled the karate guy, but I don't troll Mia. Well, thank you for not trolling me. Anthony said, okay. Evan said, Anthony, if I don't people, they're getting very, really, yeah, really, Evan. They're too resilient for you to troll nowadays. Oh my god. So you're retiring as a troll. Evan said, Anthony, what's his name? I want to see him. Let me see. Kat said, LOL, Evan, if you actually manifest Mr. Wilson, I'm going to lose it. Oh, Evan, you were manifesting Anthony to be here? Okay, you see, it works. Manifestation for y'all. It works, guys. Evan said, Cats, I've been getting some extra gifts. Spirituality. That word, spirituality. I get a little tongue-tied with it. Summoning people. Okay, very nice. It sounds like telepathically. Have you seen the people of the Tomorrow People? How many people have seen the Tomorrow People? If nobody's seen it, I'm not gonna talk about it. But that's one of the show I feel like nobody's ever seen. Has anyone seen the Tomorrow People? If you've seen it, it relates to Evan's comment a little bit, but not a lot. But if you haven't seen it, let me know. The Tomorrow People, no. Yes. I don't think so. Nobody. Okay, it got dead. Watch it. When you watch it tomorrow, people come back to me and we'll talk about it. But okay, you've never heard of it. To be honest, season 1 was canceled after season 1. They do that with a lot of good shows, but it definitely relates to Evan's comment because people, they were like, they were the Tomorrow People, so they had powers to like telepath, communicate with people, and they could summon people. So. Watch it if you want a show recommendation. I will say they cancel after season 1, which I hate. They did out The Secret Circle 2 was a great show, and they canceled after season 1. But it's a good show nonetheless. So watch it if you guys do decide to watch it. Come back, and it's a great show. It's a great show. Okay, it's 2 p.m. Let's go see if she moved the clothes from the dryer because I need to wash my clothes. I need to dry my clothes. This is taking too long. Where's my house slippers? I refuse to walk on that tiles out there without my house slippers. I mopped when I came in, and when I tell you the floor is black, I am not walking there barefoot. So glad I bought the house slippers to campus. Normally I don't do that. What are we saying? He's still on. It's funny. Drake style LMAO. I know that guy Anthony. He's hilarious and unhinged. Evan said, my granddad once told me the internet allows men and women to. Okay, I was like, you must be forgetting in Pakistan, women hinges. Okay. Um, thank you, Anthony. Glad you like my hair. You've never seen my hair, Luce? That, yeah, it's like black, green, orange, and yellow, I think. Yeah. Welcome back, Blue. How are you doing today? Yes, do consider liking the live stream. Okay, what are we doing? Let's go out. Is that, who is that? I can't even see that. 1 minute. Let's see. Are we good? Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna move the clothes. Oh, yeah. We're back. I don't want to touch it, so I'm gonna like do that. Air dry your sweatshirts, otherwise they will shrink. Let's see, what are we gonna put it on? I like to, wait, that's good. What is this? Cotton. Let's do delicate. I always like to dry my clothes on delicate, even though it may not be delicate. I feel like that just, the world is better. Let's do less dry. When I dry it on more dry, it tends to shrink my clothes. Let's start. So we can make my polari. So let me set y'all up and then put my pot to preheat. And then I'm going to put my sweater to dry, to like hang up. And then we'll get cooking. So this is the only quote unquote frying pan I have. I have a cast iron pan, but I feel like that might be too big. So we're just gonna, where's my rice cooker? Anyway, we're gonna put it on 5 and come back. Saying? Any new comments? Are you making me no moderators in this live stream? Blue. Kat said, yeah, I'm gonna make the polari now, Cats. Yeah, I have roommates. Anthony Lee. Thank you. Glad you love my small face. You have barefoot phobias. I always wear sandals no matter what. It's an instant. An instinct at this point. Yeah, I will say at like all the places that I live, I have house slippers now. Like at home, I bought house slippers over the summer. I have house slippers here. So everywhere, every house that I stay in, I definitely do have house slippers. I will say sometimes I forget to put them on, but 9 times out of 10, it is becoming almost like instinct to wear them. And Mom, if you're watching this, if you take my house slippers from my bedroom, please put them back. Or buy me back another pair, because she would do that, guys. I forgot to tell y'all. Why did I call my mom the other day? She was in my room. Literally, I called my mom the other day, guys, and she was lying down on my bed. She was like, ooh, it's nice in here. She said you left it nice for me. It has the AC and it's nice and comfy. She was literally lying down in my room. So it seems like she uses my bedroom as her office now. And while I was there, she refused to come in my room, guys. It was crazy. I literally call her and I see pink in the background. I'm like, what? Where are you? What are we saying? So this is the polari. You just fry it. And add water to it like that. Can anyone... Hey Marcus, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. Yeah, he mentioned he was homeless. Anthony said, yeah, he definitely homeless. Okay. He looks okay. Oh, you guys jumped over to the other thing. So this is a cooking stream. It's turning into this. So the pot has oil in it. So I did say I'm gonna put cheese in it, but I'm not putting the cheese in it as I fry it. I'm not doing that too much. So I'm like gonna fry it first, and then after I'll put some cheese. I need a spoon though. I don't think a fork is gonna. Ooh, should I experiment? My mom's gonna be like, why is this girl experimenting? We can use this as like a piping bag to pipe out the polari. I've always wanted to do that. Let's experiment, guys. So I'm gonna take this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to cook all of it, but I'm going to have to, by the end of this week, I'm going to have to cook all of the polari, or I'm going to have to throw it away because I could put it in the fridge. It's only like good in the fridge for like a week, the mixture. Now we put water in here. What it looks like. Now you mix it up. What is polari exactly? It's flour and it has chickpeas in it. So like chana chickpeas, it's basically flour that they blend the chickpeas up and then they season it with like various spices. And traditionally cats, you eat polari with like a mango sauce, a pepper sauce or something like that. But I don't have that. So that's why I said I'm going to try it for the first time ever with cheese. I've never had it in cheese in my life, but there's something known as puri in the Caribbean and South America, Guyana, and you could eat puri with cheese and that tastes good. So I feel like this would taste good with cheese too. So polari is a snack. It's not really a meal you can eat by yourself. You can say like a dinner meal. I mean, it could fill some people if I've eaten it for dinner one time, but it's mostly a snack. I need to continuously add water, so I'm gonna get it to a right consistency, then I'll come back to y'all. I'm trying to get it to a right consistency. I'm gonna read your comments in a second. The perfect everyone likes their consistency a little different. I try to get my polari, I don't want it lumpy, but I don't want it too watery. I want it like a little thick, but it has to be smooth as well before I put it in the pot. You fry it with oil, so it's not the healthiest thing. It's not healthy at all because it's flour and it's oil you're frying it with. So this is not healthy. Yeah, it tastes good. So, like, you could fry like this. Some people fry like this, but I just find it's too thick, so I'm gonna add some more water. What are y'all saying? Hey, Raymond, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm making polari right now. You're eating cheesecake. Ooh, yum. Nice. What type of cheesecake you eating? I love the chocolate. I love the 30th anniversary chocolate cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. Junior's is also good. Okay, I feel like this is a little too loose to me, but it's good. We're not gonna add no more water. If I was home and I had flour, I would add some flour in it because I think it's a little watery, but it's gonna be okay. It's still gonna fry. I said I was going to put this in a Ziploc bag and experiment and pipe it, but that's just going to make a mess. I'm going to find my spoon and just spoon it out, guys, into a pot. Okay, that's good. What are y'all saying? Evan said, okay, still don't know what food this is. I couldn't find it in Google. Oh, it's mostly Trinidad and Tobago polari. It originated from Trinidad, I think. I think it's in Trinidad, I don't know, but Caribbean polari. Yeah, it's similar to fried dumpling? Isn't dumplings like made out of noodles though? This is flour. What's the American equivalent to this? What's the American equivalent? I don't know. Do you know what a churro is? You can compare this to a churro, even though that's not American cuisine, but you can compare this to a churro, but it's not sweet. It's more so on the savory side. Whereas churros are sweet, this is the savory snack, you can say. I don't know what a pakor is. Yeah, it's vegetarian. Yeah. Because it's flour and chickpeas. Do you guys know what chickpeas are? Like chickpeas in the can, Goya? If you know what chickpeas are, this is just flour and they add chickpeas to it. I got tired of ramen, Anthony. I feel like I'm allergic to ramen now. No, it's not a pancake, Evan, no. You're originally from Trinidad, King, Happy King? So you know what this is, right? Polari, you know what this is, right, Happy King? Did it originate from Trinidad or no? This is a big spoon for it. However, this is what I got. I don't think this is hot. They're going to leave it. So we're probably going to make polari that much. That size. It's going to be a big polari, but it's going to be okay. It's my, it has yellow split peas in it, garlic, and something else. And garlic, I think. I'm going to try churros in the air fryer. Nice. Drake said they like their polari with tamarind. Oh, yeah, that's good. Tamarind and mango sauce. It is good with that. Okay, so Happy King said polari originated in Trinidad, right? Nice. So I'm sure you know how to make it authentically. Happy King, this came from the packaging. My mom made authentic polari one time. It was really good. But, put some more oil. But packaging, you pay $2 at like the Caribbean store in New York, and I bought it from New York, and you get a lot. So, no, it's not from Guyana. It's from Trinidad, but they have it in Guyana. Mia, those dough balls look nice. OMG. So, no, it's not going to be sweet, and it's savory. It's savory. It's not sweet. A churro is like the best comparison I could think of to make you guys, for people who's not familiar with that, to think of a little bit of comparison. But it's like the savory. So, whereas a churro, it's fried dough, essentially a churro, and it's more sweet because you add sugar. Polari is savory. It's like, it's not salty. It's just savory. Tastes good. I like it. I'm not going to describe it for you guys. I just know it's crunchy, and it tastes really good. This is getting thick, it seems like, so you just need to keep stirring it, it looks like. Yeah, it's a nice snack. Yeah, it's not like I said, sometimes I eat this as a full meal, so I could eat this, and later on I'm probably not going to be hungry for food. That's just because sometimes I don't eat a lot, but generally this is a snack. I tend to make mine big too, so maybe that's why this tends to fill me up, but it's a snack. It's not dinner, traditionally. How are we gonna do it? We said half of this. If we were to do a polari, this one size spoon, it'll be really big. So half of this. That's one. Drake, is it in ball shape? Yeah, it's gonna be like a round one. This shape tends to get a little iffy. Should we test it, guys? You think the oil's hot? Let me know. Y'all think the oil hot or no? Put it in or no? It feels a little hot, but there's no way to test it. People said, like, put the wood in. But I don't have my little silver spoon, guys. I had one, but I lost it. I tend to leave my stuff. We'll use these. I found these. So, no, I don't have an ice cream scoop, Happy King, but I found these, so I think this will work fine. A little smaller. That's smart, though. An ice cream scoop would be good. Consistent sizes and everything. Dry the hands because this is about to go in oil. A little water in it. Oh my god. Okay, let's try it. I feel like it's gonna fall. How many do I want? 2, 4, 5. Let's make 6 of them. Let's just make it 7. One extra is good. One extra is gonna be fine. These are small. And once I fry this, I'm not getting up again today to fry this. Next time I fry this, probably tomorrow if I want it again. Where's my plate? So you see it fries pretty fast. No, this isn't dumplings, guys. It's polari. I think Drake put the correct spelling. You guys can Google it. Happy King said it originated in Trinidad. Dumplings, different culture. This is part of the Caribbean, South American culture of food, guys. Not dumplings. Fries pretty quick. You see it fries really quickly too. Oh snap! Ow! Oh my god, bro. That's what it looks like. So we're gonna leave the oil in the pot because, as I said, I'm gonna be cooking it throughout the week because this has to be used by the end of the week. I'm gonna put that in the fridge though. So I'm just gonna take out this. The oil is still clean. I take this out because mostly I want the oil to stop cooking. I feel like if I leave this in, since it's still technically polari mixture, it might still cook still cook, and I don't want it to cook when I cover it down. So even though it'll be off the oil off the stove since the oil is hot. So. All right. I'm gonna put aluminum foil over this, and then for this mixture right over here, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put this in a Ziploc bag. And then put that in my mini fridge. Since it's open, I'm not gonna leave it out in the main fridge. I wanna like put it in that minute. It could fit. Oh, should I just pour it in? Is the bowl gonna go in the Ziploc bag or no? Okay. Let's clean up. You know what we're gonna eat? I have cheese. I have to cut cheese up, and then for the first time ever in my life, I shall try polari and cheese together. Wash the dishes. Then let me throw away my garbage, and 1 second. Time me. I feel like less than 5 minutes. Okay, that's not a good estimate. 3 minutes. 2 minutes, and we'll be back in my room. All right, guys, we are back. She's so innovative. What did I do? I have to go back in these comments. I'm kind of behind. My door is open. All right, guys, we are back in the room. 2 items to eat with me, so we are eating food today. All right, what were y'all saying? I'm not gonna go back too far. Oh, you put onions and cheese in it. Okay, cool. But you want some? Well, you could definitely get some. Who said that? Anthony? Because like I said, if you go to like any Caribbean store, we're gonna try it with cheese. I've never had it with cheese. As I said, the traditional way that you eat this is with some type of sauce. Whether you have pepper sauce, if you have a mango sauce, even better. I don't have that at school, okay? I go to school in America. Supermarkets don't have that by me. So to try and eat it with something else so it's not dry, even though it's not gonna be dry, we're gonna taste it with cheese. So I feel like it should be good because Puri it's like almost similar, very similar to Puri. So I feel like it should be good. People have eaten worse things together or weirder things. This is good. It tastes really good with the cheese. It almost tastes like Puri, like I said. The polari is nice and crunchy, hot in the center. And it's really good with the cheese. Nice and creamy. Very, like, contrast in taste, I feel like. So, if you are somebody watching this and you normally eat polari part of your culture and you never tried it with cheese, maybe taste it with cheese. I think I unlocked something. It's really good. And then said, Mia, I would have made more because I'm a big fat. No, I was thinking to make more, but like I said, I didn't really want. I might eat dinner, my mom's food, so they look big. Because what I've noticed sometimes though, Evan, when I cook polari, my eyes are definitely bigger than my stomach. So in the past, I've definitely made more than 7 polaris, but I would never eat it out, and it would go to waste. So. Like I said, if I want more, I could always make more. It's just going to be like some work to wait for the oil to heat up. But I don't want my eyes to be bigger than my stomach and waste it this time. When I'm at school, I tend not to waste food. When I'm at home, I don't waste food. But like, I'll make more food than I can eat because I know I can get it again. When I'm at school, when it's gone, it's gone. Can't get it no more. I really go with cheese. Really good with cheese. Scroll the way up. Okay. Happy King said it might taste good with Italian dressing. No, it does taste good with Happy King with that. That's what I eat it at home with because not all the time my mom's gonna make the mango sauce with it. It tastes really good with Italian dressing, but I don't have that in my dorm room here. I have it at school, but not in my dorm room. Okay, Evan said to scroll up, so I'm gonna scroll up and see if I could see what you guys were talking about, see if there's anything for me to respond to. Okay, read that. What are we saying? Drake doing some next level cooking. Evan said, Mia, they look good. That wasn't my first attempt, Evan. I've made this in the past. The first time I've live streamed it for y'all cooking it. I would have gotten a bigger spoon. I'll put a plate on top of it, you guys said. Okay, so I might go out and do that. Use a glass lid for the oil. Wait, do you share a spoon? No, I brought my spoons in my room. I have cooking utensils outside. Not utensils, but yeah, I have cooking spoons outside, like in the common area, or like pots and pans. So if they want to use it, they can use it as long as they wash it. But like cups that I drink from, like for juice, or plates that I eat my food from, or forks. I don't leave that in the common area to share. I don't do that. It was a good snack. So guys, what did you guys eat as a snack? Let me know. And if I encourage y'all to eat it with cheese, it's really good. I'm not lying to you, because if something don't taste good, I really don't like. Oh my god, bro. You guys, my cheese are dropping. That means you guys want some. My mom said when food falls down, you guys want some food. But it's just really good. Polari is nice and crunchy. It's nice and airy. You do get that chickpea flavor in there, but it's not overpowering. And like I said, the cheese just makes it nice and creamy and adds on another element to it that you don't normally get with Polari. Like the outside, Anthony's nice and crunchy, but the inside's nice and soft. Let me get some lemonade and come right back. Like, I always see, like, I'm on TikTok, right? I'm on TikTok, and I'm on the TikTok side of my school where I see students saying they're selling plates. Students are really selling food at my school. And this, if I was bold enough, I would, it's against the rules to sell stuff on campus, so that's what I'm not doing. I don't want to break the rules. But if I was like, hey, I don't care, excuse me, I'm breaking the rules on campus, or if I was like, it's not against the rules to sell food on campus, I would sell this. That's how good this is. I would definitely sell this. I made 7 with cheese. I would sell 7 with cheese. It's $2 a pack for $5. So 7 Polari with some cheese on the side. Students could buy it for me for $5 if I was selling it on campus. This is a good snack, and I feel like it's a good pry too, but alas, it's against the rules, so we're not selling food on campus. They got a lot of students selling food on campus. I guess they don't know it's against the rules because they're airing out their social media and their name on TikTok, because school's gonna find y'all. You're gonna get in trouble when you get caught. That's terrible. Evan said, so it's like cheese balls, the ones you get. I've never had a cheese ball, but I guess since I'm putting cheese on it, even though you normally don't put cheese on it, I guess you could say it's like a cheese ball. It's so similar to an Indian dish called pakor. Oh, where you add a bunch of spices, onions, and container. It's pretty nice. I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that on social media, Evan. I need to try this recipe, but I don't eat fried food at all. Oh, okay. So I guess you can't try it if you don't eat fried food at all, but if you ever do decide to change your mind, it tastes really good. What brand did I get? Happy King? I don't know, but I can rewind the live stream, or you can rewind the live stream. I'll do it later and screen record, or if you're eager to know before me, you can always rewind the live stream, because I showed you guys the packaging of it, so you can take like a screenshot of that name there. I really don't know the name. I just get, anytime I go, my mom goes to Liberty and she gets it, so I feel like any vegetable stand in Liberty in New York, you could get it, or any Chinese restaurant, not restaurant, but grocery store. It's gonna be a big bite. How come the cheese don't melt on the inside? Because I didn't put the cheese in the batter, Evan. So I've just fried the dough. Like, I followed the instruction. I didn't read the instruction, but like, I just followed the instructions on the packaging. If you're a first timer, follow the instructions on the packaging. And then I have a block of cheese. I'm cutting up the cheese and just resting the cheese on top as I eat it. So yeah, I didn't put the cheese in the dough, because I feel like it wouldn't be the same, because yeah, it wouldn't be the same, I don't think, if you put the cheese inside the dough, personally, for me. Hey Cam, how are you doing? What is this saying? You're late? Even though you're late, I'm glad you could join. I made polari, Cam. So it originated in Trinidad, Trinidadian dish, and then it's in Guyana as well. So if you've seen some of my Guyana videos, you have seen Uniquely Me, a Queen Mother, doing a polari food review. However, I'm at school and I don't have like this. I don't have the salad dressing that I use when I make it at home in New York. I don't have any tamarind sauce, no mango sauce, no pepper, nothing like that. So I decided, let me try it with cheese. When I tell you this is so good with cheese, so good with cheese. It's like you're getting the polari flavor, the crunchiness, the softness, a little bit of the chickpea flavor, but then the cheese, it just gives it a nice creamy texture. Very delicious. I do recommend, if you go to like a Caribbean convenience store or supermarket, ask them if they sell polari mixture, and if they sell polari mixture, get the polari mixture, and then get this cheese, because the cheese I'm using in this is like where I'm like, it's really good. So, but how are you doing today, Cam? What'd you eat for breakfast? What'd you eat as a snack? Glad you could be here today. What you do to get the cheese in the oh, okay, so you do the same thing with the Pacoris. All right. Tamarind sauce is so yummy. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Cam says it looks yummy. It tastes really good. Do you hear that crunch? This is not healthy by any means, but it's really good. Evan said, I bet Mia wants to make more. Loki, I kind of do, but I have 2 left. So, like, I feel like me making more now, I would be greedy. So, I can wait till tomorrow. I just know I'll probably eat this for breakfast. That's how good it is. So, but I have self-control. I have 2 more. The 2 more is going to be good because I'm already feeling full. All right, I'm already feeling full. So, me eating the 2 more, I have space to eat it. But after I finish eating these 2, me getting more of just me overconsumption. So, it's really good, though. Anthony said, I'm eating a burger now. Nice. What type of burger? Smash burger, cheeseburger, regular hamburger, turkey burger, chicken burger, vegetable burger with onion rings. Okay. Nice. Uber Eats is getting rich off of you. Well, do you at least get like a free meal or something, Anthony? That means if you can say that Uber Eats is getting rich off of you, I infer that you probably order a lot from them. So hopefully they give you like, I don't know, some money back, free delivery, free meal, something. What are we saying? Evan said, OMG, everyone is making me so hungry. Definitely go get something to eat soon, Evan. It's 3 p.m., so it's, well, in what? You're in England, so 5 hours. 5 hours ahead. It's even later there. Cam said they're doing well. Okay, you just ate your first meal. Nice, okay. Ooh, you had some chicken nuggets. Very nice. Oh, chicken filet, dude. Okay. You went shopping. Okay, for school. Awesome. Oh, yeah, because you do start tomorrow, so you're going to do great. So I can pack instead, okay? Bye. Oh, trying to save money. But that is smart. So, yeah, you can pack your lunch. Since you did say your classes are, like, what, 4 hours long? That is smart to do. Because if you don't pack your lunch, what are they going to have? Probably the same Chick-fil-A or stuff like that. And you're not obligated to get them. You're not obligated to get a meal plan, right? Since you are not living on campus, right? You love burgers. Nice. Happy King asks, how's Wilfred? I have no idea, Happy King. She was puppy napped, so our updates on Wilfie is gone. GoFundMe shut down. She's gone. Somebody kidnapped her, stole my dog. I don't know what happened, but hopefully she's okay. Whoever took her, I just hope she's at least getting fed and not beaten. I don't know if I ever see Wilfie again. I would definitely not recognize her. My mom said that she'll remember my scent, so if a random dog starts running towards me, I'm probably gonna be scared of it because she'll probably be much bigger. Excuse me, not probably, she will be much bigger next time I go to Guyana, so I won't recognize her. But hopefully she's doing well, but she was puppy nap, so I really don't know. Anthony said, my neighbor think I'm dealing drugs, but DoorDash and Uber Eats coming back and forth to your house. All right. Evan said, I would wait because it had plenty of oil in it, so that's a lot of calories. Evan said, my mom thinks I'm dating delivery driver of Uber because they come so often. Evan said, Uber Eats is burning every wallet. I will say that anytime I used to order, I never used to use Uber Eats. I used to use DoorDash, and that's why I literally stopped ordering food from DoorDash. So now if I want food, it's only really rare you'll see me order food to have it delivered on campus, and that's like if it's at the end of the semester and literally the dining hall is closed and I have nothing. That's the only time. But literally, I stopped ordering from those places because they're charging you. Sometimes your meal's gonna be like, what, $20, $15? How are you wind up paying $30 in the end? Delivery fees, tax, tip, all these other crazy charges are being added on. So after I saw that, I'm like, you know what? I don't need the food that bad. I really don't need the food that bad. Okay, so no meal plan. Very nice. All right, so tomorrow's the day. How do you feel? Nervous, excited, a little bit of both? I know you said you were feeling a little nervous, but that was like days before. Literally one T-minus, less than one day. The day's almost over with. Tomorrow's sooner rather than later. It's almost going to be here. Yep, they definitely puppy napped her, but maybe they really needed her. Hopefully, maybe somebody's going through something. As long as they're not beating her, hopefully it's okay. Wow. 9 to 4 p.m.? Those are long days. Being outside, those are long days to be outside for the whole day, 9 to 4. Alright, let's eat this last one. Oh, so only on Tuesdays you have to be on campus, so... okay, so you don't have to go to campus every day. Okay, so like Monday, I guess Tuesday is going to be your first official day of classes and not... Or your first official PhD day, not Monday. Okay, I can understand that. And then he said, I only order on weekends. Okay, I'm being lazy. Okay. Well, treat yourself on the weekends, Evan said. Nowadays, for a taco, it costs me 20 pounds. Okay. So that's like 27 with tax, delivery fees, and forth. Okay. Well, that's not bad. $7 is not bad for delivery fees and tax. But in the United States, if something costs like $15, right, when you're on DoorDash or Uber Eats, the price is going to literally jump to like, I said 30, right? The price is probably going to jump to like $40, $45 because of delivery fees, taxes, tip. Okay, so $7 isn't bad. But from $15 to $10 more, that's crazy. Cam said you're nervous. The workload is insane. I hope we can balance it all. Well, you know what? I'm sure you are going to do great. Yeah, I can imagine. I guess the workload would be a little more, but I don't know. Can they make it crazy more? What I just heard like mostly it's a lot more reading. That's what I've heard too. And then obviously the comprehensive exams, those are a little scary because if you don't pass those, you can't really progress. But I'm sure you'll do great. No, it's 27 for 3 tacos. Okay. Is that the same price as it for like in the store for 3 tacos? Is that expensive? I don't order tacos, so, and I'm not really a taco person, so I guess it sounds bad, but you're getting it from a good place if you want, I guess. Like, not terrible, but I'm not a taco person, guys. won't finish until tomorrow with the curry. My juice is on. All right, what are we saying? Cam said I go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, okay. But Tuesday, I have to stay from 9 to 4. Oh, okay, so your longest day, basically. But Mia, they gave you, oh, really? That sounds so cool. They gave you a cubic PhD student on, oh my god, that's so cool. They gave you a cubicle. Sounds like you actually have, like, obviously it's like a, it's like a GRA, but like they treat you better than a GRA in a little bit. Because like you get your own cubicle, so it's like, people are like, oh, what do you do for work? Yeah, I'm doing this right now. I'm in my cubicle. Look at it. That sounds awesome, Cam. That sounds really, really cool. Okay. You're going to decorate it. Yeah. That sounds really, really cool. Like, so it seems like they're scaring you with the workload, but you know, they're not scaring you with the workload. I guess they're just preparing you because they're already treating you like a professor because that's what you get a PhD for. Obviously, people are like, they get a PhD. You could be a researcher at like another institution, FBI, other places like that. You could work, but ideally, it's to be a professor. Why you want to get a PhD in a way. So, that's really cool. They're already treating you like one. That's really awesome. Well, have a great time, Cam. That sounds really, really cool. Evan said, if I'm lucky, I can get 4 tacos with meat. It's $27. Okay, nice, nice. Evan said, if I make them at home, okay, I can make so many tacos for $27, like 30. Yeah, it's definitely, it is always a little cheaper to make food at home. It's like when I went outside yesterday, I bought buffalo wings. I spent $16 for 10-piece wings, fries, and that was it. Drake said they were making buffalo wings too, and they literally paid like $20 or $15 for like 25 pieces of wings. So when you make food at home, it's definitely more healthier and you do definitely get more for your money. It's just like, it's not really convenient because you do got to make it at home and like you might mess up the recipe, things like that. So yeah. But all right, what are we saying? Hey Emma, how are you doing? Hey Emma, how are you doing? Blue said, hey Cam, you're back. So guys, do we have any other comment, questions, or concerns? If not, go ahead and end the stream. This was definitely a long one because I did do 2 streams today just because this is a continuation off of my previous stream that I did. So the first stream, it started as a breakfast stream. I think I started streaming literally at like 11 a.m., 10 a.m., and it's literally 3 p.m. So I've been streaming for a few hours now, so it's definitely been a long one. But Evan said, I have my own kitchen now, so it's easier to cook. Very nice. Okay, so shout out to you. You will be mixing up all the recipes and cooking some good food, Evan. Evan said, I think buying an Instant Pot saves a lot of time and money in the long run. Yeah, I've heard that. Like a crock pot too, in a way. Like people said that you just leave the food in a crock pot and then you could go about your day and cook. The only thing with that I'm concerned about is like, you're leaving something plugged into your house, like a fire on. That's scary. I do gotta leave, Evan. I have other stuff that I need to do off stream. And I've definitely been streaming for a while. But don't worry. I will be back in with tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday? Will I stream tomorrow? I streamed last Monday, right? I'll probably stream tomorrow. I'll try and stream tomorrow. I do have to do something at 6:30, so yeah, so I might stream tomorrow before I gotta go outside. So yeah. Where's your polari? I ate it out, Blue. It is all gone. I feel as though we hardly see you. Well, Evan, that is the life as a grad student. I will say definitely consider, compared to not last semester, compared to the summer break, I will be streaming a lot less. Now because I'm a grad student and I gotta pay attention to my schoolwork. Love streaming for y'all, love talking with y'all, but ultimately streaming's not gonna get me my A's, guys. And I really want that. So as I said, I'm gonna think about it today. I'm gonna create 3 different times, like 3 times, saying, okay, these are the times where I will be on live stream 100%. So it's probably gonna be Saturday, Sunday, obviously. I can say right now, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll stream every day for sure. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll give you specific times on when I will stream every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll release that information soon, and it'll be posted as a community thread, community board like that. And I'll also choose like one day in the week that's outside of Friday and Saturday, Sunday, where I will stream, and I'll stream every day at that time. That information is going to be coming this week. I'll think about the times today. I'll release that information hopefully by tomorrow for y'all in my community's thread. And anytime I'm not streaming and you guys want me to stream, just go watch my full instructional YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, and prior live streams, because I love streaming with y'all. But as I always say, guys, there's more to uniquely be than just streaming. So stay tuned when we get another break. After we get through this semester of school, you guys will get a lot more streams from me. So yeah. Yeah. But I gave that out. No, Blue, we're not doing moderators for the foreseeable future. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Evan. I'm not gonna. I don't know how to do the join the live and wait thingy, but I'll set up times, like, and I'll post on my community thread. So I'll be like, Monday at X time, I'll stream, and every week you can expect me to stream at that time. I'm gonna start to implement that. But the next live stream is gonna be Monday, tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. I didn't think about the time on Monday I'm gonna stream. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it every Monday, so I really gotta think critically about it to see if it's in my schedule to do that. So. Okay, Evan. So I'll think about that. See if I could play with that setting. But guys, shout out to all my supporters who were on the live stream. Really appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in. It's a pleasure talking with you guys. If you are a new supporter here, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turn on your post notifications. I have fashion videos, Eat With Me technology videos, days of my life as a grad student, and so much more. So definitely consider joining the Uniquely Me community, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay positive, and as Queen Mother Uniquely Mom always says, don't let anybody rob your